Today, we will delve into how we should interpret the condition of Shohei Ohtani's left knee, and the price he has paid for his monumental achievements so far. In addition, we will discuss Rintaro Sasaki, a future Japanese slugger who is drawing immense attention. Fans all over the world are deeply concerned about how much Shohei Ohtani has recovered from the inflammation in his knee. Although the Dodgers are maintaining the stance that it is not a serious issue, it brings a profound sense of sadness to see him dealing with an injury, especially since he has always played with boundless energy and brought so much joy to all of us. Due to the time difference, people in Japan mostly watch his games from early morning through the forenoon. Ever since his days with the Angels, he has consistently showcased his unparalleled baseball instincts, naturally electrifying Japanese mornings day after day. Out of the 6 years he spent with the Angels, the first 3 years were a constant, grueling battle against injuries. Things did not go as planned for him as a two-way player, to the point where the media at the time harshly criticized him, even claiming that pursuing both pitching and hitting was a complete waste of time. While he performed reasonably well as a hitter from the very beginning of his Angels career, he was unable to play to his full potential as a pitcher, due to a succession of repeated injuries. It was from the 2021 season onward, after completely recovering from those physical setbacks, that he transformed into the legendary unicorn we see today. However, from 2018 through 2020, Shohei Ohtani endured immense hardships and struggles in his fierce battle with injuries. When the news recently broke that Shohei Ohtani had hurt his left knee, it immediately brought back memories of that long, painful struggle in his past. I was genuinely filled with anxiety, wondering if this might lead to another long-term absence, if it would hinder his play, or if it would drastically negatively impact his performance. Fortunately, even after the inflammation in his knee flared up, he has been able to appear in games after taking a brief period of rest. This suggests that, unlike his past major injuries, this one is relatively mild. Even so, we absolutely cannot afford to be complacent, since a minor injury can easily snowball into a major, career-threatening one. I sincerely hope the Dodgers manage Ohtani's physical condition with the utmost caution, without pushing him beyond his limits. If he feels even the slightest discomfort, necessary measures should be taken, such as holding him back from pitching duties, or resting him from games entirely. If that happens, we as fans will undoubtedly feel a deep sense of disappointment. However, the performances he has blessed us with so far are simultaneously a striking reality and a beautiful fantasy. That is how extraordinarily exquisite and breathtaking his style of play truly is. He essentially performs the workload of two major league players all by himself. Furthermore, he delivers elite, top-tier Major League Baseball performances as both a pitcher and a hitter. Shohei Ohtani is truly the only person on earth who can sustain this level of play continuously. That is precisely why we fixate on his play every single day, and closely monitor his every move. Now, discomfort has surfaced in the knee of the man who has given us so much joy. Under these circumstances, what we can do as fans is not to demand that he force himself onto the field, but rather to hold a strong desire for him to play only after he has fully and completely recovered. I believe it is vital for us to maintain a patient, supportive attitude, wishing for him to focus on his treatment without rushing, and to rest peacefully until he is completely healed. Having said that, we are talking about Shohei Ohtani, a man who loves the game of baseball from the bottom of his soul. He will likely choose to play through even a minor physical discomfort. However, playing at less than 100% means it could inevitably impact his performance, and there may be times when the desired results do not follow. When that happens, how should we as fans react? I believe we are called upon to show the utmost respect for everything Shohei Ohtani has achieved, and to quietly, warmly watch over him. Ohtani himself probably does not wish to be viewed with pity or excessive worry. He is stricter with himself than anyone else. And he continuously trains every day to showcase his absolute best performance. Nevertheless, he is a human being. He is bound to experience cumulative fatigue from years of intense, constant labor. For a pitcher, the left knee is the crucial bracing leg that plants firmly into the ground when delivering a pitch. For a left-handed hitter, it is the pivotal axis leg that supports the entire weight and rotation of the body. To a two-way player like Shohei Ohtani, the left leg is an incredibly vital part of the anatomy. If he is experiencing discomfort or inflammation in that left knee, I desperately want him to avoid overexerting himself. What we desire from him right now is neither blistering fastball velocity nor towering home runs. We simply and solely want him to regain a perfectly healthy body. Knowing Shohei Ohtani, he likely will not sit out games for a minor ache. And we certainly do not possess the power to persuade him to take a break. The only thing we can do is to unconditionally surround his play with a warm, supportive spirit whenever he takes the field. While my true wish is for him to get his knee back to a flawless condition before playing. Knowing his character, he will not rest for a minor injury. Therefore, I believe the best course of action is for the Dodgers to implement strict, thorough management, ensuring he is given designated days off every few days. Ultimately, all we want for Shohei Ohtani right now is to maintain a healthy body, and to step onto the field in peak physical condition. Today's discussion did not focus heavily on his specific hitting or pitching statistics. But the existence of Shohei Ohtani is absolutely indispensable to us. We want to watch him play with vibrant energy for many more years to rest. That is exactly why I chose to emphasize the vital importance of rest today, and to voice our collective prayers for his enduring health. Next, let us move on to the topic of Rintaro Sasaki. According to a report published by Sports Hockey on June 16, Japan time, the following news was shared. It has been revealed as of June 15 that Stanford University infielder Rintaro Sasaki participated in a workout for the Dodgers. This is highly fascinating news. Rintaro Sasaki is immensely anticipated as a future premier Japanese slugger. In Nippon Professional Baseball, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks even selected him as their #1 draft pick. However, since he clearly aspires to excel in Major League Baseball, the probability of him starting his professional career in Nippon Professional Baseball is considered low. There seems to be no logical reason for someone who went all the way to an American university to return and start their career in Japanese professional baseball. It is a completely natural progression to expect that he will sign a contract with a Major League Baseball club upon graduating from university to begin his professional journey. Rintaro Sasaki is a powerful left-handed batter, and expectations are high that he will grow into a slugger capable of launching a massive volume of home runs, much like Shohei Ohtani or Munetaka Murakami. The Dodgers, naturally, undoubtedly recognize his immense talent and are eager to acquire his abilities. What specific path Rintaro Sasaki will pave for himself in the future is something no one can predict with certainty. Even so, the birth of a new Japanese major leaguer is something we welcome with open arms. I am already looking forward to seeing him surprise Japan and the entire world with his spectacular play in a few years. Just like Shohei Ohtani. That is all for today. Thank you very much.